Does evil prove that there is a God? Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? I hope you're doing well. Hope the family is blessed. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Listen, guys, what would you say if I said the presence of evil in our world unequivocally proves that there is a God? What would you say to that? My follow-up question is, how do we measure good? We can only measure something good if bad exists. What would you think about that statement? If there's no bad, how can we tell something is good? If there is an ultimate moral standard, then there must be an ultimate moral lawgiver. Something higher than us makes the standard. We don't. Why? Jeremiah 17:9. It says the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked or desperately sick. Who can understand it? We can never reach the standards that are in place by, I believe, God because of our wicked condition. Our hearts wouldn't allow us to do so. How do we know? Just look at the world today. All you got to do is look at the world around us, guys. It's no surprise that the world is getting more and more wicked with each generation, even to the point that the good things that we have set up, whether laws or standard, man is in a pursuit to change them by lowering the standard. The reason is because man has a heart condition. Man has a heart disease, and it's called sin. And boy, let me tell you, we love our sin. But back to the point. Let me ask you guys this. Can you have shadows without light? Can you have light without shadows? Yes, you can, but you can't have shadows without light. So you can't have evil without good. They go hand in hand. And evil speaks to us that there is good, like shadows speak to us that there is light. Some people try to or think that evil disproves God. But it's the other way around. Evil proves that there is a God. How could you call a line straight if you never saw a curved line? Same way, how can you call something good if you never saw evil? So the bottom line, it all boils down to faith. What do you believe in? So you can still believe, there's folks out there, you can still believe that there isn't a God and say that this is wrong and this is right, thinking it's based off of your own moral compass. But what you are doing essentially is stealing God's morals and using it to argue against them. That's not fair. And furthermore, if you say it's based on your own view on morality, then what if my view is different from yours? Let me give an example. You may say stealing is wrong, and I may say stealing is right. Based on my moral compass, it's okay to steal. See, everyone can have their own moral standard definition, which we can see play out in the world today, or try to play out in the world today. But guys, the problem with that is it opens Pandora's box. Where's the cutoff? How can we say this is okay, but not this? Here's an example. A guy can say he identifies as a woman or vice versa. Now, you may say, man, that's okay, fine. Now, someone can take that, and I've seen it, guys, and say, I identify as a cat. Oh, you know what? I identify as nothing. I'm non-binary. How can you then say he can't do that? See how a little leaven spoils the whole lump? When we move from God's standards to our own standards, we open up a door that never closes. This is how we move from two genders. God's way, 2 genders. Man's way, 72 genders. So we can all agree, and I think this is fair, that we can all agree from the very baseline that good and evil exist. I all think we can have that in common. But it's up to you to decide if that goodness comes from man or if it comes from God. This is where faith comes in, and I hope you all watching this place your faith in Jesus Christ. Amen.